Hey everybody, welcome to the final episode of Hollow Knight, and, this is gonna be weird. So, the main thing you're supposed to do is, in order to start this off, you need to have the fungus badge equipped. And there's a tablet in, like, the far ends of, Kingdom's Edge. Like, you remember the Motherlode Geo, Travis? Like, the big-ass Geo?
I think so.
Yeah, about there you'll find a tablet that tells you where to find this guy. Now, I'm going to admit I used the guide for this because this needs to be done in a specific order that's intentionally vague. And this is the first time I'm doing this for an LP. So, yeah. There are hints, I just looked up a guide. So this is gonna be bizarre.
Oh, hello. I like how they're like, you know, the shells and all the like worms and bugs might die off, but the mushrooms are eternal.
I mean, have you seen the mushroom core? This place is friggin' huge. But yeah, this is kind of weird because it seems like he's giving advice to someone. Now, while Zote's advice, while extremely arrogant, made some sense, I can't make heads or tails of what this guy is saying. Wait, what eye? I don't have eyes.
Rely on what you see, rely on how you feel. You have a nose? No, I don't.
This is a mask, dude.
I wasn't talking to you.
Hey, get back here!
That fly looked at us like, I want to know what's going on.
What the hell, man?
Gong, gong.
Now, weird thing to note is I'm starting to realize this pattern. There are... Wherever you find Mr. Mushroom, there are mushrooms. And I keep dream blading him because I'm expecting something different in his... Wait, do mushrooms have brains? This dialogue always makes me laugh because he's just like, yo, the dead don't need stuff, but your family does. So, you know.
So just take the shit from the dead.
Yeah.
Have you considered grave robbing, young man?
It's very good advice. I highly recommend it. Me, a mushroom.
I mean, isn't fungus basically grave robbing?
Yeah. Also, I said that wherever we go, there are mushrooms, but this kind of breaks the chain in logic that I just had. Hello, Sensei, you have a guest.
He talks so much he put him to sleep. Or he's dead. I robbed him.
All these swords are mine now.
Wasn't he drawing his brother or boyfriend like not too long ago?
That was the one in Greenhaven. This is the one this is the trainer at Kingdom's Edge. Or not Kingdom's Edge, Howling Cliffs. All three of these nail masters look identical, which makes it really confusing. Also, this line was weird because it reminded me a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 4, where Snake is like, you're only a hero long enough to see yourself become the villain, or something like that. It was also done in, like, the Batman movies.
Yeah.
Now, this is just after the boss fight for the Lost Kin. Like, we find Mr. Mushroom in weird places. That was just like a PSA. You're just telling us to take a break every 20 minutes.
Drink your vitamins, brother.
They got electrolytes. They got the stuff the plants need.
Hey man, if you call me a plant, I'll fucking kill you. And then rob you.
And then kill you again. Someone lose a kid?
Kind of reminds me a little bit of the G.I. Joe PSAs.
I also like the end of this. It's like, you need to trust her, or yourself, or the moon, or something. Oh, but not him. Don't trust him. Fuck him. Bye.
And by him, I mean me.
Never trust him. And the final Mr. Mushroom location is where it all started. Which I think is kind of appropriate for the ending we're going for here.
Just like the mushroom, we're ending trying to sound deeper than what we really are.
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
The strength of a coursing river?
And now he's finally like, oh, you're here! You stabbed me in the face like 8 times!
He's more like, yeah, making this journey, you heard me say complete bullshit, but haven't you really appreciated the art of this game? It's nice, isn't it?
It's really good. And now I must leave.
We all know he hit the ceiling and he's trying to sound cool.
Now for the final bit of this, you have to beat Radiance again, and I actually had trouble. I had to do the fight 3 times. But it was worth it. Kind of.
To get the Mr. Mushroom ending.
Yep. Because he didn't hit the ceiling.
Saturday night, Saturday night.
It's a sequel hook.
What is Mr. Mushroom doing?
I don't know. This ending makes no sense. It's so weird. Yeah, the game time for the LP was 20 hours when I knew what I was doing. And the LP went on for even longer because I had to do editing and all the recordings and I had to plan this stuff out. And oh my goodness, this game is huge and it's $15. So yeah, that was the final ending of Hollow Knight. What'd you think of the mushroom ending?
I think it was the one that told the biggest and most important story, really.
What's that?
That mushrooms eventually will steal all your shit.
Yeah.
In the night, and usually when you're dead. So look out for those mushrooms. You can't trust them.
Mushrooms are freaking scary, man. There's like a mushroom out there. There's a mushroom out there that when like things like crabs and spiders die, they take over the body and like manipulate it like puppets. It's really freaking scary.
They made an entire video game about it. It's called Call of Duty.
Really?
No, not so much as Last of Us.
I was like, I want to play this Call of Duty. This sounds awesome. You gotta take the government military army and you gotta fight against the spider zombies.
Oh god, it's the mushroom Nazis.
Hitler's back as a mushroom-possessed zombie. Oh no.
He gets up on stage in a propaganda video, just hear him going,
Like, on a side to that, I will also like, since we're talking about military shooters and Nazis, I will say the best World War shooter ever is Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, because you get to snipe a giant demon zombie Hitler.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, that was all of Hollow Knight. There's one other thing I didn't do that's 100% bestiary, but in order to do that, I have to do like 3 rounds of Zote the Mighty after Refight 4 in order to get enough kills for the Zote Dream bugs. So I'm not doing that. It's dumb. No way. Like, I find it really irritating that, like, before the Dream bosses, I totally would have done this. But now that I have to go to, like, the 3rd or 4th refight of a Dream boss that's going to do 4 damage to me on each hit just to fight an ad for it, that's just not really incentivizing. There are videos of what happens when you get full 100%, but like journal completion, and it's actually really funny. If you got the time, Travis, I'd recommend looking at it because it's honestly another funny thing. But I just don't want to do that. It's so tedious. Last I checked, I was at 70% completion, and I ain't got time for that anymore.
You know, despite the fact that you might not be doing that, I think at the end of the day, after all these videos and 20 hours of gameplay, we did learn something important.
What's that?
That Wang fucking hates pizza. Good night, everybody.